He's a phenomenal control player.
Hi.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Keep it up, champ.
Oh, I'll keep it up. Don't you wait. Or you just wait. Whichever would be more appropriate. Let's look at the deck lists from the Pioneer challenges from Saturday and Sunday. The top 8 is not in order. It is after Swiss, so it might be that somebody else actually won. O Danielakos, first place on Saturday. So I think the same main deck as I play and different sideboard a bit. You went to 4 cruise wine time walk, right? I haven't done that. I think maybe I'd prefer... I mean, at some point maybe I did play like that. But what I think I would prefer to do is maybe play the fourth treasure cruise in the sideboard. Game 1, when there is no punishes, it's just a functional game plan. Do dig for the trespass. Win with trespass. Rakdos Midrange Bite CS Wiki 9.7. Kaltas Joldred. 25 lands, normal cards, generally speaking. Upgrade. Has the 1TT ever been super? Well, it's pretty super at times. But I am considering replacing it with a Pyromancer as a way of consolidating sideboard slots. There are like few times where it's super, but it's mostly has to be played on turn 2. Is this the auto playlist? It's good. It is the auto playlist playing right now. It consists of songs that chatters requested and I liked. Zero, Liliana, Omega Lul. Liliana not living up to, the pedigree, I guess. I liked how this deck has one upgrade and one upgrade. Oh, there was a Nyctus ramp in the top 8. We see 1 Llanowar Elves and 3 Llanowar Elves. 3 Kiora and 1 Kiora. Two Lost Track Beasts, okay. And some artifacts. Rip the Twitter people that call Liliana broken pioneer. 2 elves aren't 2 elves. I'll explain later, sure. I don't know what you're trying to say. But yeah, we can dig it up. I guess, and harass the guy who said that on Twitter. We also shouldn't harass probably, but we could. Like, it seems doable. Because I remember retweeting something like that, but I'm just scrolling manually on Twitter to check that out. Okay, I can't find that right now, but is it possible to reach somehow any cyborg guide to Song of Creation? I've already watched all the VODs and guide on YouTube. If you watch all the content I've made, then that's all the content I've made. Unfortunately, I haven't written a cyborg guide for it, and I stopped playing it at some point as it was proved to be not a super max deck, just a bit of an okay deck. You look at Modern 2. Alright, Da Vinci, I'll look at your deck list, don't you worry. 1 Liliana. Really makes you wonder if Liliana was actually even good in the Tarmogoyf era of Modern. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Blood Red Elven to Liliana was spooky, that is true. But would you be scared more if your opponent Bloodbraid Elves into a Graveyard Trespasser or Liliana? Spoiler alert, Mr. Vinci plays an extremely cringe card in his UR. Curious, what's BBE? Blood Braid Elf. It's kind of weird, I guess, to say BBE because it's Blood Braid is one word on the card name, but it's Blood Braid Elf. Damn, this deck getting 7 with Lava Coils. Imagine what it's going to do with all Obliterating Bolt instead. Lily kills Trespasser. No, you sacrifice a Blood Braid Elf. Blue-white control. 2 rest in peace. Free dispute, free spell pierce. Wow. Interesting. The others in Swiss, not top 8, I know. But so what? I understand that. Free make disappear. What if your opponent plays a spell with 2 mana up? Seems a bit tough. Yeah, Dispute being the most popular blue card and like then nothing else was pretty funny. The Gruul deck got second even. Damn, so well with Obliterating Bolt it probably would have gotten first. Jodah the Unifier. It's a 5 mana card. It's a bit expensive. With 22 lands. 3 Mox Amber. Bro, decks like this, they don't look like attractive to me. Kill Master P. Ursa's Ruinous +2. I mean, maybe we can try it for a league. I was going to play red black, but we can try this. The Gruul deck apparently timed out when they were in lethal combat. Well, if a person timed out with the Gruul deck, then it's deserved, so. Did that guy who said Phoenix was here free comment on your challenge win? Yes, he said, congrats Canister on your challenge win. Esper Control got 10th. What's black? Cling, push, 3 pushes, 3 verses, 1 Void Rend. They have both Void Rend and a Void Shatter to just have all the voids. They have a 4 Vanishing Verse and an Unmoored Ego. Interesting. And another Cling to Dust. The mana base is Castle, Desert Beach, Drowned Catacomb. Interesting, I played Drowned Catacomb, but not the other one. And there is no ways to trigger Revolt, so Fatal Push is kinda rough. Chances of them searching for Void Rend, remember Void Shatter exists and added it too. Yeah, probably. This is like a human deck, but it also has cards. I don't get this. 2 SPF Conquerors have Yorion, and then you play like mono white humans, but without the Lieutenant. Serra Paragon times 4. Decks like this are truly puzzling to me. And you have Cataclysmic Gearhulk and the Book of Exalted Deeds with 4 Mutavolt. Nice. That actually is pretty nice. Enlightenment counter on your Mutavolt. So why is Raffin's Informant in the deck? That seems kinda out of place. Just to like gain card advantage by grabbing a planes with this and discarding the planes with this. Is that the point? Fatal Push, Vanishing Verse. So you can discard a card to get back with VCD. Okay, that makes a bit sense, yeah. Serra Paragon. Okay, I guess there is some minimal synergies. Collective effort. Escalate, tap and untap creature control. Destroy enchantment. Destroy creature power 4 or greater. Put a counter on each creature target player controls. Target player. New card. Good with Thalia. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Advances Blasting Cannons. Lamau. Hey, look, a modern challenge. Merfolk, first place after Swiss. 8th Servial, nice. Hello Canister, when is the world champion coming? In 2 hours and 15 minutes. Crusher bot BG red, what is this? Interesting deck. Experimental synthesizer. Bomat Courier. Bomat Courier does not seem like a modern acceptable card. Memnite. Ragavan. This is like Hammer, but plating instead of Hammer. For Saga. Weird deck. I don't really understand what's the purpose, but I guess you get lots of burn. So you can burn a person. What is the extremely cringe card that is being played in this deck? Is it the Force of Negation? My card is vomiting. think I was mistaken, he wasn't. Any thoughts on the Fiery Isles and of the Spirobluff? I think Da Vinci is a little bit weird jump about the Spirobluff. Is it no Spirobluff whatsoever? Wow. Spirobluff success. I'm not sure if I sympathize with that assertion. Playing more fetches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fetches for the islands makes sense when you want to Blood Moon.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Nice standing set review. Just watched it.
Standing. Did not lose to Baron. It's 18 lands free island. Like most people would add a land to add the islands. Only 2 Blood Moon in the list. Well, how many do you want? 2 Blood Moon main deck seems like pretty significant amount of Blood Moons. Yeah, I record my reviews in a document somewhere. Yeah, it's on my Discord. Baron's a good matchup anyway. Well, I think Baron's a good matchup because of Spirebluff Canal. So it's like, oh, Baron's a good matchup anyway. Let me cut, like, main deck Core Firewalker from my deck. Then, let's say you play, 30 Savannah Lions, 4 Core Firewalker, and the rest is lands. And you're like, yeah, Baron's a good matchup. I can cut the Core Firewalkers anyways. And then suddenly Baron becomes bad, and you're like, huh, what happened? Oh yeah, Spell is pretty good. It's also that no one really plays Baron, so... I mean, I think it's... I don't agree it's okay versus Baron, like it's pretty clearly not okay versus Baron, but I think it might be okay in general. To ignore Baron too. There is not much and there isn't much. Lost the Breather ×2. The top 8 of the challenge, nice. Two Liliana Dreadhorde Generals. +1, create a zombie. Good value for 6 mana. Free shoulder to Kalitas. Just sacrificing Shambling Gas to Daily Dispute on turn 2 to ramp it out. Like I miscoded a lot of Nevermind. What? No, this is Liliana Dreadhorde General. He's playing them, I know. I know that for a fact. Hey, Luke Canister, 8th place. Kinda rude. Have I tried that deck on stream? I haven't. Damn, the Fire of Instinct. 11th. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. That creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. It's not a super removal. Because graveyard hits it too. It does hit planeswalkers. This an instant. Well, sure. Good it is an instant, because if it wasn't, I would cringe to death and not play it. Alright, we're gonna try the 5 color of legendary humans for the sake of it. With Jodah the Unifier and company. Legendary humans plus Reflector Mage, yeah. Are we not playing the 2-drop that makes legendary humans indestructible? Is that not good enough? Might be in the sideboard. Name of the player, question mark. Good question. What player? The player who played this decklist? It was Master. You didn't check all lists, SMH. Congrats on your win. Did you win on Sunday? This was Sunday. So you didn't win on Sunday, so that's... Talking about Pioneer. Did you win on Sunday? No, I won on Sunday. Celestia Angels. Nice deck, bro. Realm Walker. It's probably like almost functional deck, but it's kind of cringe. Angels was a historic deck, yeah. Sometimes Bonds too, splashing for the clone and Lavinia. Lavinia, the blue-white one from Third Zendikar. Hatris for grindy matchups. Lavinia for I don't know what. Urza's Ruinous Blast for grindy matchups. Brutal Cathar. Tomic for Lotus Field. No Book of Exalted Deeds. For Book of Exalted Deeds, you need to be playing Mutavault. That deck didn't play Mutavault, I think. Well, play one. I guess mono green too with Tomic, yeah. Alright, I will not be adding the human because I don't know what to cut. Storming Bazaar, well, but it's going to Wasteland you on turn 2. Need to Black Lotus it out. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure what's in my deck. I'm 1-2 in a league with mono green. Let's drop out of it. And let's go Jodah Humans. Oh man, I always forget how bad Sigrid is. I always forget. Is a Savannah Lion with Flying Lifelink. And it's an Angel Balance. This seems like a pretty strong 1-drop. It feels unnecessarily strong when you put it this way. Powerful hand. Again, name Human. I'm gonna play Ovia Pashiri, Life Crafter. Next turn I'll activate her, but like I'll check her abilities next turn. Alright, I'll check him now. 3 mana tap, create a servo. 5 mana tap, create a humongous servo. Making a servo actually pretty good against 2/1s. But we're going to just play Catilda. Nice human stack, bro. Like, I'm your stack, but better. So next time we can play Jodah the Unifier. Can we? Green or white? I don't think I can. Because we are missing the colors. White. Or rather blue. Red, black. Okay, we can. Green. I understand that Catilda taps my creatures for mana. I just didn't understand the colors. But it is okay. White Grix is here and green white here. 5/5, 5/6. Wow, he got Cascade. Why not? Wait, this guy cascades? Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X for X the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile from the top and you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. So you cascade into other legends. He's 6/5. Ja pierdolę. Nice deck, bro. Yep. Take 6. Also 5 mana to tap, create an XX colorless construct creature artifact token where X the number of creatures you control and you have 6 creatures. That makes it 5/5 because it doesn't count itself. Can still wins. What a pathetic little deck. Very cringe lord with the mono white like shit decks. Alright, Urza's Ruinous plus exiles non-legendary, so that is not particularly useful. Because they play Adeline and Thalias too. I mean, I could play one. It's not a one-sided sweeper. The thing is that it isn't. Like, Thalia is weak. Loitant is not. But Thalia, we could play Thalia as a first striker, number one. Diamond Company deck. I definitely would want the Brutal Cathars. The Nig is probably an improvement over Thalia for being a 2-free and Tomic 2-free flyer too, TBH. Let's have Ruinous Plus just in case. Why not 4 of Deep Mana Adder and 3 Amber? Legendary cards tend to have diminishing returns. So there is something to be concerned about here. If survive, you win anyway. This is what people often say, but it's also not true because your deck is... It's not true that it's like you win anyways. It's always disingenuous or silly. You know, I want companies to be good, not 2 copies of Catilda. Just have 1 Ruinous Blast. Or maybe an Adeline on the draw. Will you play this in Sofia if you win every match with this deck moving forward? Well, I never lose, then I guess. Assuming I play more than a league. But if I 5 I'll play more than a league. The Ashnod is a new card you could play in this deck, true. How good is this hand? Not very. Good luck getting the cards. It's mostly... I mean, it might be a bit problematic, not too much. It's certainly not a deck that you have. Sen doesn't cast Company. Well, if you think about it, the Company is actually... Because you rely on Amber a lot. It's 14 sources if you squint. Just ask a commander player. I don't think a commander player would have those necessarily. Let's keep and we can block with an undistractable 1 turn 2. What if I double 5-0, then I'm in a pick. Oh no, it's a hate card. Sort of. Play Jodah and Commander. It's pretty good. What spicy cards do you have? Where's the world champion? He's gonna be here in 2 hours. Luminarch Asprant. If they attack, I block. No attack. Should play Thalia. Probably spend more mana. Should probably attack before. But the Thalia will block. Oh no. Why do they kill my creature? It is not nice. Should have not attacked, but then I can only block the aspirant for 1 damage. This deals 4 anyway, so it's okay. What did the new Savannah Lion trait Pro multicolor for? The Duskwatch Recruiter text, right? It's a 4 mana ability to gain. To look at top 4 and you take a human. No, you take a creature with cost CMC 3 or less, I think. Oh, why you don't play 4 Catilda, bro? Oh, could have played this, not sure, honestly. Will this be the best deck with the modern 1-drops? I just see you get riled up. I don't think, like, it is just a creature deck. You just play creatures. Like, you don't have a Mox, but you play, like, Moxen. If you play Vintage, right, you know that Moxen are strong, but they're not actually infinite power. They're just powerful. They're not like unbeatable cards. They're played format here. One of the most vintage streamers that there are. I would say it's pretty decently played. We are in a bit of a trouble, but Kithian is a 4-3 now. If you're still thirsty for more, then you can check out. Well, I assume you're doing that, and like you've been saying that you're doing that, but you can check out the dedicated vintage gamers, right? Kurwa, no i super, nie? Brutal Kotor, Brutal Kotor, Brutal Kotor. Let me think. Brutal Kotor. Let me think. I'll attack with all creatures. Maybe not. Let me think. Bro. Did I know that Justin will come to 4 seasons on December? Yes. I have lethal right there, so means Ruinous Blast seems slow, but would have been useful and would have won. So I think Ruinous Blast seems kind of valid. Might not want my own Cathar because it plays poorly with Ruinous Blast, but go full blast for science. Okay. Take out King Darian. Sure. Good suggestion, TBH. King Darian, I think you can do without. Ovia Pashiri. Only 1 land. And the Mox. Smulagan. This is my company land. Can't wait company to put 2 Catildas. Me too. I got an Offensa for green. If an Offensa dies, I don't have an Offensa for green though, which is a bit of a problematic. Good 2-drop. Can be the target of of spells or abilities controlled by canisters opponents, true. That game 1 draw was splash, but now I'm wondering why we're playing 3 mana Thalia. It's because she's a legendary human creature. And that's the bar you have to clear to feature in the deck. A 3-2. I think my blade game is much better, so I'll shoot block. Just can master a land drop. If they have Mutavolt, they draw Mutavolt or something. I think we should have kept the Concealed Courtier instead of taking damage from the Confluence. I have so told you why I kept this. Damn, rewarded. It's because of... Could have attacked. It's because I've collected company. Oh, we can blast next turn. Well, next turn. Some turn. Sled is pretty OP. So they finally made it so strong that it kinda covers all the niche situations. Where it actually lets you play some spells in your deck still. Add 1 mana of any color to cast legendary. Or add 1 mana of any color amongst legendary permanents you control, and then you also have a mana sink. Oh no, we can't blast Adeline. Why is this attacking? Oh. Sure. I am in a bit of a tough spot. They have another Brave, I bet. Well, there is a chance they do. The black-white arts are not cool to me. They're terrible, yeah. Dylan's a huge face. Do I like pickles? Because we are in one. We definitely are in a pickle, yeah. Tapped Mutavolt, though. Awesome. Will we see a post-declare attackers brave the elements? Okay. I then take damage. The new free mana, free lifelink for Vug seems really good. I think you could play it for definitely. Seems like we're safe from playing Jodah humans in Sophia. I laughed at my opponent's deck game 1, but they used their deck's consistency to dominate me in post-sport games. Maybe it's for the better. Send sucks, but it has Mox Hammers, I kept it. I'm honestly pretty bad decision. Last in deck 1 days ago, Vugrb. I don't think I played against this deck. Well, I played a challenge in 40 minutes. There's no challenge in 40 minutes. I'll not play the prelim. We'll have Nathan visit and they're gonna play League. Prime with Tibalt's Trickery. Good idea. They moved to freeze, so I assume they are playing the deck. Because I don't think many decks move to free. Thalia might make them die. They would need 3 mana for the combo, and then they need to cast an extra mana to cast the thing. So they're kind of weak to Thalia, right? Because if they even have 3 mana and they go Trickery, if they flip Ultimatum, it costs 1 more mana. Why not Thalia first? Because then I can play Mox Amber. Because it costs 1 more. What are you asking about? Nice Smoke Summer, by the way. So good this game. Just gonna attack. Could play the Catilda, but... Wait, actually... What is a faster clock? Well, I guess now I have to play Catilda because I can't tap this for green. Catilda next turn would not activate. Well, it could activate. Feels like attacking is better anyways. Just putting the counters on the next turn doesn't seem like it kills either, and then like next turn we're gonna kill anyways. So you could maybe try to make sure not to die to the Tarask. What are those noises? Some hammering happening upstairs. King Darien Xlvi. So the Tarask should not kill me because I have 2 blockers. 3 blockers, because she has vigilance too, of course. This is creature tokens you control gain hexproof and distract until end of turn, okay. Xlvi. Does your tuxedo howl for no reason like mine? Yeah. Well, I mean, she howls for many reasons, but I just don't understand which ones. About to gain Anger of the Gods into Blood Moon. Sure. I mean, we beat Anger of the Gods into Blood Moon, and it's also Pioneer. And they're playing Tibalt Trickery. Bułka, no. He's biting my hand. Co mu tak robisz? Lavinia seems like she stops the combination, and besides that, I think none of my cards really do anything. Could cut 2 Jodah, 1 Jodah at least. Reflector Mage. Let's move to Athalia. Get Lavinia, I can keep. They move to 3 cards. Cancer wins the match. Great deck. Did Spike get a 5-0 with the deck? Or did he just play it? I think he just played it, right? I remember when I could read the text on the card. It just doesn't fit into a single message anymore. That's how it is. It seems pretty rather hard to 5-0 the Tibas Rickery deck. 3-2, yeah, that sounds realistic. Deck is fine. They just got unlucky. You think it's fine? I mean, if your opponent mulligans to a spell pierce, you have no plan, right? Or if just draws a spell piece or a Thoughtseize. A Thoughtseize to an extent now, you can like have the stupid land. Just dodge blue and black mana, but also white mana for Thalia. I guess against mono green you probably have a good matchup. Kinda. Yeah, good. Good in quotation marks, of course. So it's really the same thing that people played on Arena, the same shit. Just be on the play versus Thalia. Well, weren't they on the play? I guess they weren't. Oh, Throes of Chaos, that does help. Consensus this deck is easy to disrupt. It's hard not to disrupt. Imagine you queue and your opponent plays Island, Muslim Wanderer, you just lost. Thalia sucks in this matchup. I don't know, she seems kind of fine to me.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hi.
This later on a snow-covered island, so we knew it was mono blue. Thank you, Burek, Wacach, Murek. Did I see the new LMS promos, Dispute and Thing in the Eyes? I think I've seen them, but I don't remember them. If you can link them, you can take a look and say, yeah, looks nice, yeah. Hey, the Thing in the Eyes. That's the backside. Do look like secret lairs. The first one was what, like normal art? What's the name of that card? Lava Spike. That was such an odd choice. Counter it, bro, I don't care. Oh, guys, light snare, oh. Doesn't seem like a dispute. It seems like more than a dispute. Very true. They seem like they were lovers caressing each other rather than disputing. So I'm playing against Spirits. This is a flyer. Two years, no full art. Modern Horizons has been released a year and a half ago. Point can't be a single of Yapashi that has resolved. I think that is not true. I think that's a little bit disingenuous. They can't beat an Ovia Pashiri. Catalia, she doesn't seem to do anything. This Spiders is counter magic, and I guess we can resubmit because I don't have any more good cards. Wow, cool hand. Hidden Channeler didn't have old border or sketch versions to begin with because they were just commons, uncommons. And they were like, yeah, this is not gonna be that good. Mind Collapse is a free spell. I mean, Mind Collapse is my modern playable card. But yeah, it is a bit puzzling, that's true. I'll probably rather play Thalia to get it countered. Kinda weird. I mean, DRC did see Play and John, they were not wrong. Got debated by this card. Because I keep thinking it's going to add green or white, but it's humans creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any of these creatures' colors. It's of these creatures and not of these creatures. Kinda get baited all the time. Good attack, but they have the 1/1 flash I could trade. Oh snap, 2 lords. When's Nathan coming? In 1 hour 30. It's when what we agreed for. The Jodah deck seems functional maybe, but broken not so much. Gas company get counter die. 2 lords. 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 2 Need Urza's Blast. Urza's Blast looks pretty bad at here. I should have Decathar. I don't know why I didn't board Decathar. Over King Darian Xlvi. And I don't know, Denning's a lifelinker, so I can race at least. Can take out one Jodah because they 5 mana card versus counter magic. Do you think that the meta would change a lot with Bro? What meta? Just in general? Definitely. So I can play this into this, lock myself out of casting company ever. Take 1 damage every turn. Play Ovia Pashiri on the subsequent turn. Pioneer? A little bit. Unless I'm missing something. Sand doesn't do anything. Yeah, it needs a Catilda. I guess 3 Catildas. It does curve, but it curves very meekly. I mean, if you draw a land, we curve into a Reflector Mage, and that's pretty good. Mox would be good, should May play 4. Yeah, because 2 Mox would be so good too. Oh, if you draw Mox Amber, you're winning anyways. You can literally never lose with a Mox Amber in hand. Okay, true. Alright, I guess this hand was pretty great then. Multiple Mox will have trouble actually ramping you into Jodah too. Which will be the main ramp target, which introduces some weird jumpness. No, I'm not threatening plus activations. I'm not a threatening man. I think you should attack free. I could attack pre-combat, but that's a chump attack with Thalia. And I don't want to sacrifice my land with 2 5-drops in my hand. Or you want to chump attack with Thalia to play company. I guess you want to do that. Maybe that's valid. Let's try Mox Amber. No. Pretty hard to decide. You already missed 3 rounds of this. You didn't miss much. Any chance I want Catilda? Instead of 2 stealing men? Should probably take Reflector Mage instead. Nah, you already have a blue source here. That lets me play Jodah on the next turn. And you can even pay through a Mana Leak. We can play Tomic this turn even. Should have put 2 damage on Shackle Gaze because of this. How? My opponent double blocked with 2 Supreme Phantoms. How do I put the Thalia damage on Shackle Geist? A spirit who cannot block creatures with without flying. I think that's a good question to ask. Could also just use Catilda on the next turn. It's a counter on each creature control for 6 mana. Normally just announce it. Okay, opponent's like, okay, I double block with 2 Supreme Phantoms. Alright, first strike damage, 2 damage to the Shackle Geist. Post combat, play company. Needs to tap itself. I understand that. Chad, why are you reading the cards to me? Like, I know that they have abilities. So what counter magics they have? If I play Jodah, they have 5 mana. So they could have twice the counter spell. They only need to have 2 counter magics. Do I have a good attack otherwise? What if I tap 4 lands via Pashiri and Cathar to put a counter on everyone? Could maybe even attack with someone. That also flips Brutal Cathar. I would be surprised if either of those plays doesn't lead you to a win. Yeah, I think to lose I would need to play Jodah, get double countered, and then it's pretty hard anyways. I forgot they 5-4, so maybe that leads to a loss too. I forgot it's a spirit for the Lord. Snow, land, creature, all types. But I can play Jodah post combat. To get to untap something. Let's taunt the Lord. Gideon's gonna be like, oh yeah, bro, attack me. And Supreme Phantom. It's going to be, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna happily oblige. Getting in for that 1 point of damage. A king's knowledge does not vanish when the heart stops beating through. 1 mana planeswalker, it is true. Just like that. Challenging all the assumptions about Magic the Gathering in the chat. Spirebluff, Canal Bard. Gideon, Battleforged, Deprite Shaman. We traded away our Atomic, so now we can play the second one and cascade into a 1-drop or a Mox Amber. You see a guard approach. Tap target creature. Okay. Guard approaching. See a guard approach. You ever get approached? GG's. Tap target creature or target creature control gains hexproof until end of turn. Imagine thinking of a matchup and then being like, oh yeah, I need to add a cyborg card for the matchup, and that's you see a guard coming, approaching, and you're like, yeah, that's you see the guard, you see a guard approach, and then you're like, yeah, that's what I need. Zidonia. We're one drop. Despite no one drop, is keep. Catilda is good. She seems pretty useful in the deck. Both Catildas are actually the alive and the dead version are pretty decent in Pioneer. Turn to Catilda or turn to Thalia, depends on the matchup too. There's mono white, probably Thalia to block. Well, block what? The 2-3? Oh, they want to be training. Lornerd Canister knows the status of characters. Well, there's just literally 2 Catilda cards. Let's play the Catilda then. Can maybe not take the damage from the mana confluence. But there is a Catilda the Spirit that's played in Spirits, right? The 3 mana. As big as the amount of spirits you've got. What the hell, opponent? Why you have such big creatures? It doesn't even matter how hard you try, keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme. Imagining walks. Honestly, wouldn't be of much help. Like Mox, what would the Mox do? Return a Loitant, Kappa. Damn, that's just such a troll comment, bro. My chat is just such a bunch of trolls, it's insane how much they troll. They're just like, yeah, make the butt play canister, Kappa, and I'm like, damn, good one, bro. Whoa. Is my opponent's hand just... Time to cascade into a Via Pashiri now. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Should tap Reflector, cause non-legendary. I'm tapping Reflector too. because it is on legendary. Let's go. Ovia Pashiri. Wow, we hit the Kithion. That's actually nuts. Alright, I think if I had Katilda, it probably would be good in the deck. It's kinda strong now again. 1 mana Planeswalker. I mean, I'm gonna be sad when it flips. A 7/6 creature. I would prefer it stay the way it is. So my point, Brutal Cathars, my Jodah, and my Talia comes back to being a 2/1. Brave the Elements. They don't have lethal. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they don't have lethal. Also, they don't have the mana. Because there is the Thalia in play. If I play the king, it should be... If I play general, it's gonna be lethal, I hope. The nice... That Jodah is good with legendary, but legendary and good with Cascade. Well, it's just supposed to be a commander card, and in commander you just... It's good, right? In commander there's no downside. Well, attack with wall is lethal, I'm going to do it now. But first I play a Reflector Mage, because why not? No, I will attack for 42. It's like Lizard. Canister wins. Chad, I think my opponent had Brave the Elements. Scatomic because it's white and useless. Let's have the Brunus Blasts. I think they had Holiday. I don't think so. Well, I definitely don't want Thalia because Thalia disrupts my deck. Jodah Unifier. King is better than Adeline. You're not attacking until winning, I guess. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is true. No Phoenix today. It is Phoenix. It's an obvious lie, but also... Or I guess... Is it a lie or is it a gaslighting strategy? Because my pen asked no Phoenix today and I said it is Phoenix. And they said, oh, human Phoenix? Well, it is not a Phoenix tag, but also like what am I supposed to tell them? Yeah, it is not a Phoenix. I don't know. Gaslighting is a subset of lying. Very true. Referring to discard Phoenix and triple company. Dreaming big, I see. Where Mox? If I played 4, I would draw exactly 1 every game. As is, I'm drawing many more. I want to play Loitan because I don't have access to white mana. Otherwise... If the Elements is a pretty powerful card, bros. It's pretty all-encompassing. Pretty, like, doesn't leave you much wiggle room against it. Wait, it's not Brutal Cathar? Oh, my creature is useless, so that makes sense. To be seen. Of isolation. Looks like I'm DOB. Or close to. Can't play Reflector. Can't block the 3-2. I'll be back in a minute. Not so good. Okay, we have located Mox. Amber. I mean, it's not even good this hand though. I can put back the Mox, honestly. Put back Mox Thalia. Or I could keep Mox and I can try to use. No, I can't use Ovia. No, I can use Ovia of Mox. I mean, but using Ovia is kinda mid. Obviously, I'm gonna keep this as a 5-card hand, but can put back the 2 Loitans, maybe. Sets me better for a Urza's Ruinous Blast, which is, I guess, probably a way to win this game. Okay, let's do that. Let's not play the Mox Amber, because if they play, they see they will be more incentivized to portable haul my Ovia. Ha! What a nerd. And I guess you're gonna be OVing. Could maybe attack, but ha! What a nerd. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack because I want to build a huge board with Ovia Pashiri. Sage Life Crafter. So we're gonna be making 3 freeze. That are colorless, which is gonna be really nice. Hello, Cancer, this is me, Ultimate Price. I'm writing this message to implore you to challenge your music moderation policy to ban this whole life stuff. No. I'll time out for 10 minutes to show you my disapproval for messages like that. Took my Thalia. That seems like not the correct move. We should take Ovia. I mean, it's kind of tough without Thalia, but this can destroy the constructs too for 3 mana. So it's a bit tough, but they can maybe flip the Brutal Cathar. It's like pretty brutal. Maybe give Hexproof. Good, but I think that sets me better for top decking Ruinous Blast. Damn, interesting attack with this. Can only filthy top deck in order to win games? Question mark, question mark. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but it would be helpful to draw a spell in order to win this. Five mana make 2/2, pow pow. I have to draw a blast. If they play one drop, they flip this, they steal this, I can't even blast. No kurwa mać, no. This is a bit too much, I think. Territory claimed, yeah. We have the mana thing, yeah, to protect my creatures, but I haven't drawn any, so that makes it fair. Declaration in stone. I need a legendary to top deck Urza's Ruinous Blast. So what am I supposed to do now? Could redraw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw it, I need to draw a 2 mana legendary then too. Guess we plus I get a free block. Hexproof indestructible. That sounds okay. Also, a blast doesn't even kill Talia, because she's legendary. Now I play second spell, so I flip the Brutal Cathar and they exile my Ovia Pashiri and I die. With no outs. Maybe Company into Reflector Cathar. Just block 8 damage. Can't cast Company. True. I guess because my Ovia is going to die. So just Reflector. Maybe. Jodah. Cool deck, bros. We won 2 matches. What have we won against? Oh, 3 carry. So like 1 non-match, 2 losses versus mono white. Add green now and play Company in draw step if drawn. You don't keep mana from upkeep to your draw step. Can of Mox Amber. I had no blue legendaries. I beat spirits, okay. I think if I was a WotC designer, I would add some flavor to unclaimed territory. Like if you have all 4 on the battlefield, they have then their name changes to claimed territory. And you can also gain control of any unclaimed territory lands other players control. Subsequently changing the name of those lands to also be claimed territory. I think it could be neat flavor TBH, okay. Will broke cards be legal after downtime, like from chests? They're supposed to be on Modo next Tuesday, somebody told me, but I don't actually know. Someone is going to buy a flight and hotel to attend their regional championship and then lose to Trickery in round 1. Maybe it's gonna be me. True. It will definitely be me, yeah. I mean, now I can't wait for the first round. But if I play Phoenix, I'll have 2 spell pierces in the main deck, so I'll just mulligan to those and win. Nice Catilda. Nice Thalia 2 company. I keep this and I'm not mulliganing this. At least Thalia good in the matchup. How long until Nathan joins? 40 minutes. I was about to put a clock on screen, but then I forgot in the middle of that, so it's 40 minutes at this point already, so I'll just kind of wait. No, I think I'll turn out the song requests. I mean, it's very possible, yes. It is possible, yes, and it's definitely possible. Strangle. Is it possible that Nathan innovates the Tybalt's Trickery deck to be tier 0? Yes. I don't get this decks versus creature decks. You're bringing both Catherine and Ruinous Bloods. It does sound a bit awkward, yeah. Is it possible you Kroom? What does it mean, Kroom? Kroom is a village in County Limerick, Ireland. No, it's not possible. Let's go Reflector Mage top deck. Back in the game. Kroon? I don't know what's Kroon either. Nucic. No. No, because I'll turn off the music because it would be distracting. I'm not saying that I'm Jesus, but I did speak truth to power and was banned for it. I am back for my 10 minutes stint in purgatory with a message of hope. This message is weeps out. Yeah, definitely they should be out. What's my point, Sand? Sakenzan and Otawara in play. But also no place. Okay, now they have 8 cards in hand, which is pretty potent. Pros, the Powerball is up to 1.8 billion. Okay. You know it's all made up anyways. I have no good place. Congrats, you paid 2, just like 0.9 billion other people. Why they play what? Oh, they want untapped shredders. Okay, that makes sense. I think instead of making triumphs, they should make a land that's every land at once. You definitely think that, yeah. For sure you do. I'll keep the ominous concealed courtyard up. I'll play company sorcerer speed because we can hit some bangers. Then we get some attacks in. Can exile 2 spells. That's tough. They killed my guy. Opponent chooses spell pierce, only one card to hit. Spikefield Hazard my kitty on, okay. Connive twice. So if they reanimate Phoenix, that will be lethal, as it is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time walk. That works too. I think my deck is a bit terrible. Okay, it's Cat King Darien. Seems kinda bad. And Thalia Hereticatar, she seems kinda bad too. And a single Ovia Pashiri. Maybe it's A3's matchup because it's a grindy matchup. I don't know. Doesn't seem particularly super. This hand contains the card Unlicensed Hair, so I will keep it. I agree that it's most likely just King Darien holding the deck down. There's only room for one king on the stream, true. Very good point, actually. Not brought before. But very good point. But this feels like a limited deck. It's both a limited deck and a commander deck at the same time. The worst of both worlds. Playing in constructed. Kaneki, do you know what a heuristic or a heuristic method is? I believe I do. Maybe I don't. No, it's a limited deck in the sense that it's screws or floods in a third of the games, if not more. And you just lose in both situations. If that happens. But that's it's like most Pioneer decks. Well, not like Phoenix, right? That's the thing. Phoenix doesn't do that. Phoenix doesn't mana screw. That's the opts. For you can flat cause Plaza of Heroes the mana sink. You see, you really took ridiculing Plaza of Heroes as a point of pride. I feel like this deck creature needs tuning a lot. Well, you could tune the creatures, but what would you get from that, right? You'd make your creature base a bit better, but doesn't matter what 3 creatures you draw per game if you draw 7 lands too, and the deck can function if you draw 7 lands ever. Yeah, the mid-range deck, the red-black mid-range deck is using Fable to fix its draws at least a bit. It has 10 mana lands and castles in the mana base, and this is just my lands, right? Although Plaza of Heroes is a mana sink, so it saves me in the late game, as we see. Giganta is not really flat protection, doesn't really do well in the games when people are flooded. It helps in the games where players run each other out of resources. But it doesn't actually like work well against your opponent's full grip of cards, right? Well, the is actually pretty decent against Phoenix, TBH. But 6 toughness is unkillable. Well, in that case, I know what's a heuristic, but what is your broader point? Not an underscore. Governing Township is not legal. It's from original Innistrad, which is the last non-legal block in Pioneer. Choose Lightning Axe and Treasure Cruise, okay. Treasure Cruise. Okay, there is this Anaffenza here. And you're dying, so... Wait, you don't? I miscounted. I thought they're dying. Lol. I'm uncertain if it's something I'm doing incorrectly, but when I play Phoenix, I have a tendency to draw some series of Delve spells iterations. Phoenix is my opener, so I have difficulty converting into cards at times. Have you tried mulliganing? That's pretty good. It sounds snarky, but I mean, I think you should mulligan a bit aggro with Phoenix. And you should mulligan to hands that have card flow. Scanned Crew. Plaza Anaffenza, I mean after blocks. Mulliganing is something you do too often, then what you're describing would make me think that you'd mulligan a little bit too rarely, but I guess maybe it is too often. I mean, it certainly is a problem sometimes. It's not like a perfect deck, and it considers and opts their spells, everything. Your hand can be clanked at times. It's not flawless, but... So my elephant is actually gonna lose. Good draw. They have is a charm in their deck. They have to win somehow, which might be a bit of a problem. Through my graveyard height and Crackling Dragon Sahili being in the graveyard, but I mean there is a chance the Young Pyro alone will be enough. Rishkar is not a human. But yeah, heuristic is like a pretty normal word to me, to come back to that, and it's also pretty often used by Magic gamers. Magic gamers say that a lot. I guess I could have exiled, not let them cruise for this little mana. Was very bad. I have a heuristic that the person that uses the word heuristic must be a Magic player. Kinda wise, TBH. Do you think a licensed Hearth would be a stronger or a weaker Magic card? Weaker. But would love to have Brotherhood's End right now. Sure. There are 12 cards in deck, they have to win somehow still. I guess I could attack me with the Hall of the Storm Giants. Fraj, RM to ja jestem teraz w takim ataku. Could also play Phoenixes. There's no Phoenix in their graveyard. Maybe they bought them out. I think we got some licensed vehicles on Capella. Maybe just average them and compare. Yeah. Did you know that? I'm not sure if that's actually true. I think during some of the release streams they said that in the first concept that it is not true upon release, but the first concepts of New Capenna were that all of the cars were actually insects, bugs, big bugs, and people were going into insides of insect-like creatures and then driving around in them, which was weird. So that's a piece of trivia about New Capenna vehicles related to what you were talking about in only very little ways, I guess. Courtyard adds colored mana for an activation. That is true. I have taken an unnecessary point of damage. I think that was actually the Pixar's movie Bugs Life. I don't think there were vehicle insects in Bugs Life. Alright, company into 2 reflectors. Let's go. This is my shot. Urza Blast not in my deck. Alright, we lost. This deck doesn't seem super good. It's kind of functional, almost functional, but not so good, I would say. It's the new Wank Pyromancer. Can play in Ursa decks, maybe. But I think probably the weak card is the Urza, actually. Subira, Tools the Caravaneer, very true. It's only vehicle though. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Humans, 5 color humans that don't impress. Not switching to Jodah for Sofia. See you in a few minutes. Let's name Ovia Pashiri, maybe. Sarge Lifecrafter. It is a rare. Legendary or creature? 2 or 3 mana before Kaladesh. Probably a creature, not legendary. The subtypes don't fit. So let's say a 3 mana rare non-legendary creature. Snapcaster Mage works. It is a creature. No, Snapcaster Mage, not human. Goblin King. Wasted a guess. Okay, so white or black? 3 mana rare. White or black from... Let's go like middle. Do you get a medal? You actually don't. Orders of Pontiff. Well, it doesn't tell us. It's a human too. It doesn't tell us if it's red, white, or black, so it's kind of useless. Death Baron's a good guess. Okay, white earlier than 08. Can't be Kitchen Things, because Kitchen Things would be green. Paladin and Veg, that's a human. White, 3 mana, so it could be Angel, Core, Lean CV, that's a human. Scarlet Apparition, too new. Way too new. Mirror Entity. It is not Mirror Entity. It is older. Phantom Nantuka. That's green. Insect Spirit, wow. Thunder Spirit is a good one. I don't know if it's rare though. Uncommon, no. No, it was a rare. Armor Sliver. That was an uncommon, bro. Do I need to ban you? Wall of Nets. Newer than 98. Resplendent Angel. I believe that's a way too new of a card and you requested it already twice, so that is close to getting banned. Cantivore. What a card. Nice face. Looks pretty spooky. Bug legs. Thunder hands. Lurkoif. 2000. Ominous. Attacking doesn't cost can't. Ivor to tap, and Cantivor's power and toughness are each equal to the number of enchantment cards in all graveyards. So how big was it? You think a 1-1? A 2-2? Even Mind Sensor and Wingmare? I don't know what you're talking about. Intuition for free form of the dragon, attack for 2. Well, that's impossible to attack for 2 because that means that the Cantivore would have been a 0-0 before, so it would have died. Terravor had a deck built around it. Terravor, that sounds a bit more legit because it is actually possible to have lands in your graveyard. Enchantments, on the other hand, are a little bit harder to come by and they don't end up there naturally. About Cognivore? It's also a Lurgaif. Instance. 8 mana. It's played in off. Very curious. 8 mana. The cost like making you believe that it was actually playable. Like that it was worth it as an off target, right? Alright, but I got a message from Nathan. He says he's ready, so we're going to call Nathan and we're going to stop the music for now. Let's see if that's going to go through without interruptions. Hello, Nathan. Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Can the stream hear you? They can't hear you, so I probably have to turn off streamer mode. Give me a minute. What about now? Try speaking now. Can hear Pog, yes. Alright. So, first things first, thank you very much for joining me on my stream. It is a pleasure. And, of course, first thing, I would like to congratulate you on your result in the World Championship, on becoming the World Champion. I've been looking at your results and at your gaming for the past few years, and I've had a lot of respect to your consistency and your powerfulness as a magician. Alright, I have tried to increase your volume. Let's check that. Alright, can you speak? Sure, I can share it with you. Right, I think the volume should be okay now. I think the stream should hear you all fine and dandy. I can also share my screen with you on the Discord. All right, chat. How is the volume now? Can you hear Nathan? I was taking a look at it. I was playing a league with it. It was pretty horrible. I wouldn't recommend it. It was in the top something in the challenge this weekend by the user Kel Master P. So he enjoys playing many different brews, let's say, and performs like decently with them, but they don't always seem to carry the same strength for me. So Nathan, originally I have messaged you on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, it was Twitter. Trying to take a little bit of coaching from you, as you offer such a service on what is the site? Metafy? I think it's Metafy. And it has become pretty clear that you do things pretty well when preparing for tournaments. So I wanted to first, before playing, maybe pick your mind a little bit about your processes and how do you maybe approach deck selection and preparing for tournaments. I think this is, for example, for me, something that I could definitely improve, an area in which I could seek to improve a lot, especially in the like harsher competitive scenarios like, well, the MPL, etc. I think my deck selection in those was really lacking.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Pog 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 pog.
Yeah. One of the things that interests me is, for example, like deck choice for these arena tournaments, where when you play Magic Online, you get, when you play Modern or Pioneer, the formats that have the Magic Online presence, you get all kinds of data available to you on Goldfish, etc. You just know what the decks are, like you know what people play when they kinda try to win, like people on Magic Online leagues kinda try to win, right? They don't just play for like fun 100%. So you just have like this picture available to you, and when you play in those arena tournaments, it was always much more nebulous to me and kind of one of the hardest parts, like trying to maybe think what other people are going to be thinking and what is their view of the format's going to be.